So today we will learn how to use a buffer tool to create a buffer feature in ArcMap and how to use this buffer feature to make a spatial selection. So let's create a scenario example. So you have these parcels here, land use parcels, which belongs to different kinds of land uses: single family, airport, multi-family, commercial, parkland, etc. And you have here this land parcel. Let's say that, let's look to it, which might belong to a different kind of category without any specific land use. Let's say it's a vacational, vacant, sorry. This is a vacant land, and you have to create this buffer around it, across it, which will be a notification for this areas, for this land parcels. Let's example that this building will be destroyed or demolished or repaired, renovated, and it might create some certain kind of noise around it. So, and you want to notify these neighbors, which might be directly experience this noise during several following days when this building will be renovated or demolished. So in order to do this, first we will need to understand, first we will search for buffer analysis. This is a buffer tool, creates buffer polygon. So it creates, as a result of this tool, is the creation of certain feature polygon. So I first selected this parcel, so it will work with selected parcel only. If I will clear the selection here, it will create the buffer for all the parcels. So keep in mind that if you're working with a polygon, for instance, which if you're working with a feature which contains hundreds or thousands of polygons, and you want to create a buffer for one specific polygon or for multiple polygons, you need to select them separately. You need to select them. You don't have to necessarily export them to a separate shapefile, but you need to have to select them using the select tool, and it will the buffer tool will work only with selected features. So I will create search this choose key input features as land use. So output feature, let's buffer parcel. It will be a feature class as a result. So linear unit. So let's choose meter. So for how many meters across this land parcel might be impacted by construction noise? Probably, let's say 200 meters, right? 200 meters across this building will be impacted by construction. So dissolve type, so site type is full, so it's linear unit, planar method, dissolve type none. So let's click OK. So see, it created very large area. We can just zoom out slightly a little bit. So see that it's we can measure the distance using measure tool. Yeah, it's approximately 200 meters starting from the boundaries of this parcel, and we need to now so this is a circle buffer across this parcel, and we can make it more transparent, so we are able to observe the land parcels which overlay. So you can go to display and let's put this transparency to 60%. So display transparency 60%. So see that this is our buffer still visible. These are the menu land parcels. So this areas, let's say, will be impacted by noise, and let's say we need to, for instance, let's say that we have this all the phone numbers of this land parcels of this real property, and before the construction process we need to call them and notify them that the construction works will start soon. So for several days you will experience some noise during the day from certain time, because of this construction work. So we need to select all these land uses that fall within this buffer. So we can go to selection. We need select by location, not by attribute, because we're doing spatial selection. So our target layer is land use, and the source layer is our buffer parcel. So what is the spatial selection method we're going to choose? Intersect the source layer feature. So we can choose here cross touch boundary, touch the boundary now are within the source layer. If we will choose within the source layer, it will choose only completely within this buffer, but not necessarily all the parcels are completely within. So the best method is the intersect the source layer feature. See that many parcels have been selected. This park area and many parcels here, so we can go to land use, go to attribute table, and here we show the selected records. See that this kind of parcels, land use codes are selected with addresses and street name. We can go here to the properties of the attribute table, and we can make, for instance, print. You can print this attribute table and then you call all these necessary buildings and real properties to make notification. This is how this buffer tool within this analysis in ArcMap can be useful, and in general it has many applications.